Hey guys, welcome back. It's Shelby and today we are trying out a floral hack that I read online. So my beautiful bouquet is wilting, sadly, as it goes, but I got probably 2.5 weeks out of it and it's starting to die. The lilies are going really strong. They look great, but the roses basically done for. They're these really beautiful yellow flowers and they're pathetically limp. So I'm going to try a last ditch effort to revive them. It's something I saw online. Basically, while you're switching out water for fresh, you add some sugar to it and the plants are supposed to suck it up and get revitalized for between 24 to 72 hours. So that's what we're trying today. I'm gonna bring in my bouquet, show you what we're working with, add the sugar, and then see what the results are. So I don't think I am surprising anyone when I say this bouquet is past its prime and is a little pathetic and on its way out. I am one of those people that loves fresh flowers and I have to keep a bouquet for as long as possible. But that's perfect for today's experiment to see if we can get an extra day or 3 out of our flowers by adding sugar to the water. So I have exchanged the water for fresh and I'm adding 2 heaping teaspoons full of sugar into the water and I'm going to mix it up until it has dissolved in there. Basically, the only flowers that look super fresh in this bouquet are the lilies. It started with irises that bloomed and died first. The roses are on their way out. The gorgeous yellow ones are super floppy, like there's no strength at all. They'll just bend in half if you let them. Looks like I broke a petal here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so very floppy yellow flowers, roses that are drying up. But the lilies started as buds and are now beautiful and thriving. So those definitely have longer to go, and I'm hoping the sugar water just continues to extend their life past what it would be normally. Since the water is fresh and the vase is clean and there's sugar in the water, I am treating the flowers the way you do when you first get them. I'm cutting off the dead flowers, the dead leaves, and most importantly, the bottom inch or 2 on the stem and cutting them on a diagonal so that they even have a chance of soaking up this fresh sugary water, because otherwise there's no point in changing the water because they wouldn't be able to suck it up. So the flowers are in and arranged and I know what they feel like because I just touched them. So yeah, we're about 3 minutes in. I'm just feeling the flowers for any difference. There's none. Going into 5 minutes in, I really honestly don't feel a difference. I don't see a difference. I'm hoping to feel some resistance when I try to move the flowers to get an indication that the sugar water is working. So far, nothing. We are about 10 minutes in, and it might be my imagination, but at this point I'm starting to feel a slight amount of resistance when I try to move the stems. I feel like they're a little bit healthier. 15 minutes in, and honestly, like, you can kind of see it. I sped up the video a little bit, but like, you can both see and feel a difference in the flowers, which is crazy, but I think this might be working, which would be super exciting. Okay guys, so it's been about 20 minutes since I've changed out my flowers' regular water with sugar-infused water. And so far, honestly, I don't know if it comes up in the camera, but I can see a difference in them and I can feel a difference. I did break this petal, unfortunately, I think when I put it down on the counter or something, which is a bummer because this lily was doing really well. But in the petals, particularly in the lilies, because they are doing so well, you can really feel a difference. They just feel firmer and more vibrant. You know, they're getting that strength back in them. This little guy here, where'd you go? Up here. He is nice and perky and just kind of springing back into shape. He's got a curved shape, but I can't really straighten him. There's some resistance. Same with these guys down here. There's more strength and resistance in there. They're not just flopping around anymore. This guy, was it this guy? Yeah, this one right here, he was the worst flopper. He was just like completely limp and dead, and there's some resistance to it now, so definitely does work. I don't think that is going to bring the flowers completely back to life, but everything I read online says you can get between 24 and 72 more hours out of your blooms by just adding some sugar to the water and switching it out for fresh water when you do that right at the end of their life. So these guys probably had another day in them. Maybe a few more for the lilies, but the roses, and I don't actually know what these are. They're beautiful, but I don't actually know what they are. They were looking a little sad. These were probably not going to last even another 2 days. The lilies, probably another, and I'm gonna be optimistic and say 5, but after switching out the water, I think that I can get at least a few more days out of these because they feel a lot more healthy. They feel like they did 2 or 3 days ago. So that is just a little I guess, non-florist floral tip and hack that I'm trying out, and it looks like it's working, so I'm very pleased about that. And I can enjoy my blooms a little bit longer now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.